I came across this video regarding Africa and why we don't have better healthcare systems, that when our presidents are sick, they have to be flown overseas to be treated. And this is a concern that I want us to watch, and then let me know your thoughts in the comment section why that is so.
Africa is said to have a disease burden, but there is no capacity to manufacture medicines to meet the continent's needs. The health minister says spending on health is viewed as a social function and not an economic one. He says, however, that the economy of any country and the health of its population are inextricably bound, as the economy cannot be built with sick people. Motsoaledi says Africa is the only continent where, when a head of state is sick, they get treated on other continents, and this has to change.
If we are to be taken seriously, that let's manufacture locally, let's also be treated locally to show the world that we have confidence in our own systems, and I'm demanding that.
Speakers say the future of Africa must be one where the continent manufactures its own medicines and tailor health solutions to its unique needs. Some say the answer could lie in the regional value chains and the Africa market.
Health expenditure is also externalized if we rely more on imports, right? So we spend money supporting jobs in other countries. It happens because we don't have capacity in certain areas, but also because of our buying decisions, all right? And how do we then increase aggregate demand, all right, to resolve some of the economic problems that we have in the country? So public procurement plays a role, local production, not only to support the public sector, but the private sector as well plays a role. The other issue that we'll have to look at is regional value chains that we can create. The opportunities in Africa.
Donor aid cuts were at the center of discussions, with speakers alluding that this is also an opportunity for self-reliance for the continent.
We are seeing dramatic donor aid cuts at the moment. As Minister alluded, 2 decades of progress on HIV can be unraveled before our very eyes. DG Kosea put up a very telling slide in that regard. Okay. I'm prefacing those comments first because the penny needs to drop with the dire situation potentially we find ourselves in. Now, what stands between calamity and the second independence? The common element, the nexus, is our ability to set up and establish local manufacturing capability on the continent.
So, as you have heard, the issue of healthcare, hospitals is something that is affecting everyone. And a quick question would be, what happened to our traditional healers? What happened to our traditional medicine? Because all these imported medication that we get treated with, they are produced from these natural plants that most of our ancestors and parents have used before when technology came into play. So what is the governments of Africa doing to invest into this research and labs? And what are they doing to make sure that we retain our doctors? Because there is a high influx of African doctors that end up getting frustrated with low pay, minimum wage, and then they have to go overseas just so that they can, in search of, in quote, green pastures. So let me know your thoughts. There are many presidents that have died in Africa because either there was no ambulance or they had to be treated overseas. And if a president cannot be treated locally, what does it say about its citizens? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is a crucial discussion that I would like to hear your thoughts on.